Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. I want us to begin this video by asking ourselves a very simple question, and I want us to reason together. In your own opinion, who do you think between Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua should succeed Raila Odinga as the next Azimio leader? I'm asking that question because we all know that in 2022, Raila Odinga picked Martha Karua as the running mate.
I have the great honor to announce that I have picked as my running mate and Cabinet Secretary for Justice and Constitutional Affairs, the Honorable Martha Wangari Karua.
The selection of a running mate and a deputy president designate is one of the most important decisions a presidential candidate has to make. Hello? I have just said that the selection of a running mate and a deputy president designate is one of the most important decisions a presidential candidate has to make. For this reason, allow me to start by thanking the Azimio Council and the running mate selection panel for a thorough, respectful, and transparent process in the selection of a running mate to the coalition's flag bearer. By this act, the council and the panel have set standards for future presidential campaigns. I also wish to congratulate the other candidates, those with whom we walked the path of this possibility and who interviewed for the position together with me.
And we also know that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was Raila Odinga's running mate in 2013, again in 2017.
Has he said he has quit? He has not quit. I just talked to him a few minutes ago. Kalonzo Musyoka is very much in NAS.
Who would you pick? I want to read your comments below, because Martha Karua supporters and the party NADCO Kenya are piling pressure on Azimio to pick Martha Karua as Raila Odinga's successor.
Tumesema ya kwamba huyu mama peke yake ndio anaweza kuongoza nchi hii ili nchi yetu iwe na haki. Kwa sababu hata juzi katika siasa yetu iliyopita, katika wale wachezaji wa Azimio, nyinyi wote hakuna hata mmoja katika nchi yetu ya Kenya ambaye hakujua kwamba Martha Karua ndio alikuwa anacheza vizuri sana katika siasa yake. Na hata Mlima Kenya nafikiri yeye ndio alikuwa msemaji.
Sasa hivi wajue president wetu atakuwa na Kenya 2027 kwa sababu Raila anaenda kwa hiyo kiti kingine ya juu, yani kubwa kuliko hata ya president ya Kenya. Na kwa hivyo tutaunga mkono Martha Karua juu chini mpaka aweze kupata hiyo kiti. Na pia kama vile mnauliza kama ametoka kwa muungano ya nini Azimio, hajatoka, tutaungana na chama yoyote ile itakuwa manifesto yake ni kama yetu ya na Kenya.
But for me, I have a different opinion. I don't think Martha Karua is best suited to succeed Raila Odinga as the next Azimio leader. So in this video, I want to explain to you guys my reasons why I strongly believe that Martha Karua should not succeed Raila Amolo Odinga. But before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you listened to Martha Karua, the clip I just played there, Martha Karua was very clear that the choice of a running mate is normally very important for a presidential candidate.
The selection of a running mate and a deputy president designate is one of the most important decisions a presidential candidate has to make. Hello?
And when Raila Odinga picked Martha Karua I remember Kalonzo Musyoka warning Azimio that unless he's picked, that ticket was going nowhere.
Na tunajua Raila akichukua Kalonzo kama deputy president, asubuhi saa 2 watakuwa wameingia State House. Wangapi wanaamini namna hiyo? Mkono juu. Kwa hivyo sisi hatutaki kudharauliwa. Tumesema no Kalonzo, no Kalonzo. Hebu nione kuna Raila Odinga hapa.
At the end of the day, the results were announced. William Ruto was declared the president. Azimio disputed the results. Some of us believe up to now that the elections were botched. But do you think Martha Karua has what it takes to lead Azimio? I don't think so, for several reasons. Number one, Martha Karua has actually failed, in my view, to integrate fully into Azimio. I'm yet to see Martha Karua, even after the last election, organizing an event anywhere and then being joined by other Azimio leaders. That just confirms to you that she has failed to integrate. For Kalonzo Musyoka, I've seen him inviting people like Babu Wino. I've seen Kalonzo Musyoka with other Azimio leaders in Vihiga. I've seen Kalonzo Musyoka with Edwin Sifuna in Nairobi. That cannot be said of Martha Karua. The only time you can see Martha Karua is when it's a Azimio meeting, general Azimio meeting, where the principals are there. But you can't just see Martha Karua as the NARC Kenya leader being accompanied by other Azimio affiliate parties. I've never. So I've always believed that Martha Karua has failed to integrate. And therefore, it will be very difficult for her to take charge of Azimio. That's number one. Number two, Martha Karua and her party NARC Kenya failed to win seats where they matter most in the last election. As we speak today, if you go to parliament, there is no NARC Kenya MP. If you go to Senate, there is no NARC Kenya MP. No women rep. Nothing. And now tell me, we are in a situation where Azimio have called for a parliamentary group meeting. Raila is not there. Kalonzo is not there. Then Martha Karua, as the Azimio leader, is chairing that meeting. Do you think it would be fair for Martha Karua to chair a meeting where none of her party members are present? Is it fair? I don't think so. So if there's one mistake which Martha Karua allowed to happen, was the failure of the party to identify serious candidates to even win 1 or 2 seats. Eugene Wamalwa won seats. He has a member of parliament, Salasia, Wamboka, very serious leaders. He has several MCS. You can't say of Martha Karua of that, while Martha Karua was the running mate. And because she failed to win those seats, I don't think ODM governors, I don't think ODM MPs, ODM senators, or even ODM parliamentary group for that matter, would be keen to listen to her. I don't think so. Unlike Kalonzo has members. If you call for Azimio meeting today, ODM will be there, Wiper will be there, NAP Kenya will be there. Number 3, I think this is a serious one. Martha Karua's opposition to the NADCO report. You see, I've always told you that NADCO report is a project of external forces. Not Ruto, not Raila. Then those external forces forced Raila and Ruto to meet. And they called off the demonstrations. After calling off the demonstrations, they came up with a committee. That committee prepared a report. And you see, in politics, certain things you can just see them from the face value. Maybe the content of that report was also predetermined. The report was released. Martha Karua declined to agree with the report. She has refused to accept the report. Kalonzo has accepted the report. Raila has accepted the report. In fact, moving forward, Raila Odinga's politics is being dictated by that report. Tell me if Martha Karua can be allowed to take charge of Azimio at this critical moment. It won't happen. If you think it can happen, it won't happen. And lastly, Martha Karua also failed to deliver Mount Kenya. In fact, there's a strong feeling in Azimio that Martha was a wrong choice for the running mate. The truth of the matter is that when Martha Karua was picked as the running mate, there were compelling reasons for that. Number one, Azimio wanted a reform-oriented ticket. They couldn't find a better ticket than Raila and Karua. Karua is reform-oriented. You can't take that from her. They were also targeting the women vote. Affirmative action. Of course, she also ticked that.
Article 27, Sub-Article 3, that states that women are exposed to 50% of chances in this nation. So we are not demanding, we are just asking our candidate to refer to that article and be generous and kind enough. And because we know he's a man for women, he's a he for she, that he gives the deputy president role to the women of this republic, and women of this republic will forever be grateful to him.
Azimio also wanted a way of nominating someone from Mount Kenya as the running mate to counter William Ruto and UD or Kenya Kwanza for that matter. And the best choice for that was Martha Karua, because with Martha Karua, they were going to achieve several objectives through a woman. So the woman factor was there, the reform, and now covering the mountain. But when votes were counted, Martha Karua was defeated even in her own polling station. Majority of Azimio supporters are very angry and bitter with Martha Karua. That's the fact. You know, sometimes I just speak fact. And because of that, I don't think they will agree to be led by Martha Karua. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, Makwiny. Bye-bye.